Hi, I'm Kervin. In this video, we will tackle about example problems regarding sets, real number system, exponents and polynomials, equations, and inequalities. Stay tuned. The first problem we'll tackle about is related to sets. The students in a class are enjoying their recess time. 19 of them eat bread rolls, 14 eat taco cheese, 8 eat both bread rolls and taco cheese, and 10 of the students eat neither. How many students are there in the class? The first thing you need to do is to find the given. These are the given. The cardinality of B represents the number of students who eat bread rolls. The cardinality of T represents the number of students who eat taco cheese. The cardinality of B intersect T represents the number of students who eat both bread rolls and taco cheese. The cardinality of B union T complement represents the students who didn't eat both bread rolls and taco cheese. In this problem, we are tasked to find how many students are there in the class in which it is represented as the cardinality of U or the universal set. There are two ways to solve this kind of problem. The first thing is to add all the given cardinalities except for the number of students who eat both of the snacks that are given. This is because the number of students in the intersection are already present in both set B and set T. Let us proceed. Substitute all the given into the formula that we come up with. After that, you just need to add them up to figure out the answer. 19 plus 14 is 33. 33 minus 8 is 25. And 25 plus 10 is 35. And there we have it. The number of students in the class is 35. Another way to solve word problems regarding sets is by using Venn diagram. This is the representation we have of the problem. As you can see, there are numbers that are subtracted by 8. As I said earlier, this is because the number of students revolves around the intersection is already present in both set B and set T. The number of students who eat only bread rolls is 11, while the number of students who only eat taco cheese is 6. Now, we just need to add all of the elements inside the Venn diagram. The cardinality of U is equal to 11 plus 8, which is 19, plus 6 is equal to 25, and add the last number 10, which results to 35. There you have it. We are done now with the example problem regarding set. The next example problem involves the real number system. Here is the example. There are 55 people at the pool, 3/5 of them are adults, and the rest are kids. How many kids are there in the pool? How about the number of adults? Let us try to answer first by multiplying 55 to 1/5. 55 multiplied by 1 is 55. Now, we have 55 over 5. 55 and 5 are both divisible by 5. So, 55 divided by 5 is 11, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. 11 over 1 is the same as 11 itself. Next, we are going to find the number of adults, which is stated as 3 over 5. Since we already got the answer, we have on 1 over 5. Answering this will be easier. We don't need to multiply 55 by 3. Instead, we will use the result of 55 multiplied by 1 over 5, which is 11. The number that we only need to multiply is the number 3, and 11 multiplied by 3 is 33. Therefore, the number of adults in the pool is 33. Next is we need to know the number of kids. We just need to do the same thing as we did in finding the number of adults. The missing fraction of the kids is 2/5 since 5 over 5 minus 3 over 5 is 2/5. And then 2 multiplied by 11 is 22. And there we have it. We are done now in real number system. Now, let's move on to the next example problem, which is about exponents and polynomials. A rectangle has a length of 5x plus 4 and its width is 3x plus 3. Find the area of the rectangle. Since you are watching this, you know that to find the area of the rectangle is we need to multiply its length and its width. So, the area of the rectangle is equal to length times width. We need to substitute the given. Now, to solve this, we can use the distributive property or just solve it by using the FOIL method. In this case, I used the FOIL method, which is I am comfortable with. FOIL means first, outer, inner, and last. We are going to solve this starting by multiplying the first layers of the binomials. 5x multiplied by 3x is equal to 15x squared. 4 multiplied by 3x is equal to 12. 5x multiplied by 3 is 15x, and lastly 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. Now, since there are terms that are alike, and these are 12x and 15x, we just need to combine these like terms. 12x plus 15x is 27x. The area of the rectangle on the given problem is 15x squared plus 27x plus 12. The next problem is all about equations. Here, I have an example problem about it. Janiel and Julito went to a public market and bought a total of 14 apples. Janiel bought 6 apples. How many apples did Julito buy? To solve this kind of problem, we need to create an equation by using what we have in the given. The first thing is that Janiel bought 6 apples. So, we just need to put 6 in the equation. Next is they bought a total of 14 apples. Then, that only means that if you add how many apples did Julito and Janiel bought, will result to 14 apples. Hence, we just need to put equal to 14. Because we don't know how many apples did Julito buy, we will use x to represent the number of apples that Julito bought. Since for them to have a total of 14 apples, you need to add the number of apples that Janiel and Julito bought. So, the equation will be 6 plus x is equal to 14. To find the x, we need to transpose 6 to the other side. 14 minus 6 is equal to 8. The number of apples that Julito bought is 8. And we are done with the example problem in equation. We are now on the last example of our video. This example involves inequalities. Here is the problem. The sum of 4 and 9 multiplied by a number should not be greater than 65. What are the possible values of the number if the number is a natural number? We write the sum of 4 and 9 as quantity 4 plus 9, and then it will be multiplied by the number, which is x, or any letter of the alphabet of your choice. It is stated there that the result should not be greater than 65. What is meant by this is it is less than 65, so we will write less than 65 in the inequality. 4 plus 9 is 13, and 13 times x is 13x. What we have now is 13x less than 65. To get rid of the 13 so that we can find out the value of x, we need to divide both sides by 13. 13 divided 13 is 1, so we are left with x. 65 divided by 13 is equal to 5. Now we are left with x is less than 5. But that's not the end of it. In the problem, we need to know what the possible values of the number are. Since it is said that the number is a natural number, all negative numbers and 0 are not the possible values of the number, as well as the number starting from 5 and up are not the possible values of the number. The only natural number less than 5 are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's the end of it. The possible values of the number are 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope you learned something from my video. Thank you guys for watching.